Welcome back to Apex Survival Europa, and you're on with Pixie Rain. You have to bear with my throat, a little goopy there. It's so good to be back, guys. Had to take a little hiatus for a short period there, but that's good. That sometimes you got to refresh yourself, you know. So we're gonna do a little bit of Apex Survival on Europa. Last time we got some stuff done. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. We got some power. We got the beginnings of a nice little base. We still got a whole lot more to build there. We've got ice and iron nearby and some nickel nearby, it looks like, so that's good. And there's a cobalt rock over there. So that's really good too. And it looks like we got good audio. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, guys. I'm going to take a sip of this water here real quick. I don't know, it's just been really kind of goopy. The neighbor where I live had a lot of construction going on, so you know how it goes. You get that dust up into the systems, and you know, paint smells and all that. It makes you kind of goopy, makes your breathing kind of wonky. So we're gonna do the best we can here in this little bit of thing going on here. It looks like we got. Let's take a look at our status here on algae and such. Well, we do have some raw insect meat in the thing, but we can't really eat that. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we're gonna need some foods, yeah, eventually. Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna go over here and see about, let's see, we've got our connector in place, so we've got power set up. So right now the goal here is going to be to kind of get this a layout set up is what I think we want to do here. So yeah, we definitely want to get some sort of layout set up. So let's go ahead and get some iron plates. We got to watch our exposure levels, of course, like usual. Oh, we can't go through there, of course, of course. So let's go ahead and run around here. This episode, what I really want to do is be able to get some, wow, we really actually have a lot of plates. I didn't realize we had so many plates. Okay, well, never mind. I wasn't paying attention, guys. So let's go ahead and we're going to thin out. We'll do some work on the rover in a later episode. Right now, I just want to get some components put away here. Stuff we aren't going to need right away. Alright, so we want to be able to get a some sort of structure built up here. And I think given the fact that we have iron nearby... Whoops, don't want to go that color. We're doing the a red option here right now. So let's go ahead and keep on with the whole red idea here. I'm gonna run this out like so. I think what we might end up doing actually is grinding that out and making a little bay out of that at some point. But right now, I just want to get the outline of a base, you know, some sort of structure, and I want to have it big enough that we can have facilities on it as well. So let's see. And it's okay if that's elevated a little bit. We'll do something like this. We'll come out. Let's see. And there we go. Or actually, you know what we're going to do? Let's do this instead. Actually, you know what? I got an even better idea. We'll fix that in a minute. I got an idea on how we'll make that look really cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and, I think, yeah, we're gonna do steel all the way across this. Sometimes I like to do, you know, oh, crap. Up and over. Let's get over here. Alright, let's wait. I just want to get we need to get the whole thing set up all the way around, you know. Just 1 second, guys. Okay, so sorry guys, I just needed a second to get a little bit of water going on. You know how it goes. So I want to be able to get this this platform set up, but here's what I'm thinking. I might want to do a different color for the base actually. And we might just... Actually, I do want to do a different color for the base. But for now, the idea is if I can get this completely enclosed, we'll worry about the other stuff later. Oh, man. Ah! The radiation in this place is murder. We're going to do this in sections, guys. I want to set up one section and have it be pressurized. That way we have a place where we can do some stuff. Yeah, I know. We're getting there. I want to have a pressurized location, and what I'm thinking is we transfer the algae farms to the roof of this facility right here. And then we can do what we want to do inside, get, you know, beds and all that sort of thing sorted out inside, but I want to be able to have it set up in modular rooms, and we'll just build each room on and continually add more pressurization, and then we'll do the work inside. We'll have the assemblers and all that stuff on the inside and not really exposed to the outside, because I feel like that's going to make it a lot easier to work with, you know, almost like a dome setup. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get this situation welded up here. Actually, we can make this actually all red on the base, and maybe make the elevation like a gray color, maybe, or... Uh-oh. Alright, let's sit. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, it's gonna be so much better once we get this thing set up, my gosh. And we're just waiting for it to get down just a little bit more, and then we'll get back to welding this. I thought about putting welders on the vehicle, but it's going to be a hassle trying to move the vehicle around to do it when it's not aerial. Alright, let's do this again, and let's get this thing welded up. The sooner we get it welded up, the sooner we can start working on pressurizing it. Because here's the thing, the radiation doesn't affect you if you're in a pressurized environment. Alright. We gotta find a place where we can get some silicone, though, because we're gonna need. Well, wait a minute. Is it silicone that makes batteries? No, it's nickel and steel. No, nickel and silicone. So we do need to find a source of silicone. So at some point we're gonna have to start driving around, exploring, experimenting, seeing what we can find. But for now, actually, you know what we're gonna do? Wonder if we can... No, it won't let me do it. That's okay. Alright, let's go do some more welding. Alright, floor's done. Now let's go sit back in our little warm space.
Your health is
Yes,
low.
I know, suit lady. I know my health is low. It's because this thing is trying to kill me. It's what it does. Nice visibility of the skyline. Alright. Now, let's get the walls on. Now, we're going to change our color scheme to... let's go with white. Yeah, let's go with white, and we'll do... oh my gosh, seriously, like, I only got 3 seconds to do this.
Is low.
And then now we're back to being fried again. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. It's very frustrating, guys. And it's going to be even worse when the sun comes over, but at least when the sun comes over, you know, we can do stuff. Oh, okay, good. We got 9 hours of power left on that battery. We need to set up some sort of situation for... well, we do have power in the form of that turbine up there, so that's okay. There is a thin, not oxygen atmosphere on this, so that's good. Yeah, but we still want to get something to put. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. We'll just use a basic wall. Oh my gosh, seriously?
Your health is low.
Oh, criminy. Okay, we got 6 of those. How much? We got 83. Ooh, okay, good. We got 354. That's good. We might build into the walls some piping. That way we can set up like the H2O2 gen, put it in the wall. That way we can be able to, yeah, I think I like this idea. I'm gonna put the H2O2 gen into the wall. We need to build that into the wall, and then that way we can be able to. We got the fan, stuff like that. We'll set that all up into the wall. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna change this plan here. That'll be a door. And then let's go with, oh my gosh! It's like literally like you're out for 2 seconds and it's already trying to kill you. It's like, good gravy! Oh, man. You know what I'm really tempted to do, guys? Is I'm really tempted, instead of wasting my time figuring out what thing to go with, but instead just set up, do it in like steel plate, and then replace them with interior blocks wherever I want, and then that way we can get it at least set up, you know? That's what I'm kind of thinking. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so let's go ahead. We gotta get this thing. Alright, 1, do now. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go up. We can always change it later. The important part is to get elevation. It's going to look kind of blocky at first, but we'll fix that. Because I'm gonna set up, like, have some stuff off to the side a little bit. I want to have my have tanks and set aside and stuff like that. So, but for now, we just want to be able to. Well, actually, you know what? We're gonna do this right the first time. Gosh, dang it! You know what? We're doing it.
Health low.
Yeah, I know. Health's low. Oh, come on. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. We're gonna do walls all the way around. We'll set a door on it, and we'll have the door exit out the side, and then we're gonna go rounded blocks along the sides, and then the top part we're just gonna completely encase it, and then we'll set up what we're gonna pressurize it with. But first we have to get our exposure level down, and that's, we don't have anything. I don't think we have anything that we can do with that. I don't know. I'm looking to see if we have anything. Yeah, we don't really have anything that we can bring that down with. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. The idea is we're just going to do a quick and dirty starting facility here.
Your health is low.
No kidding, Suit Lady. I wouldn't have ever known that if you hadn't have told me. Of course it's running low. Okay, so we got that in place. Now we're going to get the rest of it in place, and then we're going to try it. Then we'll set up our adjustments on it. And here's the thing. Even if we lose pressurization while we're working, it's fine, because when we repressurize it, again, it'll be, even better. Okay, we've got a little too low here. And now we've got a food crisis going on. Because, no sun, no food. Ouch, not good. Let's see here. We've got, we're going to need some more, well, actually, you know what we might do? We might go with standing algae containers. They use the same amount of materials as these flat ones, but I think it might get more sunshine that way, and that might be a smarter way to go. Now, let's really quick do an inventory of what we're looking at for glass, because that's really the key. Okay, we got 41, 25. We could do two. We could do two more. Or no, one more algae container, algae farm, and that'll give us 2 algae farms, which will work really, really well for what we need. And then once we take that algae farm off of the rover, we're going to use that solar cell and attach it to the rover on the top there. And that'll give us a little bit more to deal with, and plus later on maybe we could set up a weapon system if we need it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start getting the rest of this in place. We're going to use this here for that, so... I mean, we could use... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to use these. I was going to say we could just use steel plates, but nah, we'll use these. If we need to, we can always change them out, but Uh-huh. Ah, nuts. Okay. Well, we'll have to go with this one here. Like that, then.
Low health.
Oh my gosh. Alright, back in we go again. Back to the low health land. I just want to be able to get this thing enclosed so that we can be able to start working on getting some stuff going on in it. We'll get the at least get the algae farm in place on top, and then it'll generate algae while we're up there, and that'll free out the front. And actually, we should be able to finish getting it together properly, because I'm pretty sure that algae farm is the giant problem we've got going on here. So, because yeah, look, see how it overlaps it like that? I think we'd be okay if we took that out. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest of this set up here. Oh my gosh. It's like, guys, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. We've got to. Alright, let's get this in place here. Ah, come on.
Your health is low.
Oh, no. We gotta get in there. We gotta get in there. Alright, cool. Oh no, I don't know if we're gonna make it, guys. We've got 80. Oh man, this is not good. This is gonna be so close.
Health critical.
Yes, I know, sweet lady. But I just want to get up there and get this thing put together on top, you see? Oh, it's getting tight. It's real close. Ah, we just made it, guys. We just made it. That is just... wow. I can't really see the battery. I like seeing those battery markers so you can just at a glance, you know, tell what's going on. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump down here and get a quick recharge. Alright. Alright, now we're going to sit for a second. One thing is, they got plenty of ice around us, that's for sure. So that means if we can find at least one power cell, we can have a motor if we want to. I think, do I have any power cells? I'm pretty sure we don't. Whether we build it or we get one. Hey, Minuteman, welcome! Welcome back! Let's see here. Yeah, we don't have one, but we can make one if we can find some silicone. I don't want to waste anything on these bulletproof glasses. Well, we'll have a solar panel that we can put on there so the rover will be able to be set, so. Alright, let's do this. We're going to get up here and get this thing covered over at some point. Alright, cool. Uh-oh. Let's get some more steel plates. Okay, we'll take those. Hopefully we'll have enough to do what we need to do. It would kind of suck if we didn't. Ah! Yeah, we got enough health, so that's good. Get as much of this done as we can. If we have to, we can always go to plates. All right, back over we go. Okay, now we gotta sit. Yep, I know, Suit Lady. Health is low. Hope you're doing well there, Minuteman Matt. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you. So, we'll get some work done on this, and then of course later on, guys, I'll be doing a couple of streams. We'll be doing a bit more of survival on Europa, and then we'll also do a stream of our escape from Pertam tonight. For those of you that don't know this, I am over on the West Coast, so tonight would mean probably in about 5 or 6 hours from now, depending upon how things work with what I got going on today. But it's great to be back, guys. I appreciate all your patience and everything. But yeah, we're gonna get some stuff done. And I do have some really cool ideas for future series, particularly unusual starts. I did get the Splitsies mod for crashed ship starts, so we will definitely be including that in our future streams. So we might end up on one of my unusual rovers on the ground, or we could end up crashed in something in space. Honestly, I doubt I will ever use the space pod now. These crash ship starts are just, wow, too much of a challenge, too much fun. It's so creative. I really like those. Yep, that's true, Minuteman. I am on the other side of the country. That is very true. Yeah, today's Veterans Day, so I got a few things to do, being a U.S. Army vet. So I got a couple of things I got to do this afternoon and tonight, and then I'll be back on a little bit later when I'm done with that. So yeah, a few things to do. For those of you that might be watching that are also veterans, thank you for your service. And of course, for those of you that are in Canada, today is Remembrance Day. So, same to you guys. Have a really good Remembrance Day. Those in the USA, of course, it's Veterans Day. And then we're going to fly over here and pop in here, and we're going to take a moment real quick. Thank you so much for those of you that served, along, was out there, same as I, and also take a moment and thank those of our brothers and sisters that fell in the service of various militaries around the world. In particular, of course, obviously, the countries, the United States, Canada, North America, but those of you around the world who have served and lost those that serve. It's thank you everyone for all your sacrifices and the things that you do. So do a little bit of thing here while we're waiting, and now back to the action. Let's see, hopefully we've got enough to encase this thing. Really? Clang, you don't have to give me a meteor swarm right now. I really don't need it. Yes, I'm aware, Sweet Lady. I am trying very, very hard to get this thing welded up in the time that I currently have. Okay, so the plan here is to get this thing welded up as much as possible. Then we'll replace spots with the things we're going to do with. And believe it or not, there's not going to be a whole lot of metal plating involved in here. I'm just trying to get a pressurized environment in which for us to be able to work. Crap. Gotta move right now.
Your health is critical.
Yes, I know, Sweet Lady. I always like to take it down to the wire like that. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to keep with this gray texture, this kind of white texture, but I want to do a corrugated roof. I think that looks really cool. Then what we'll do is we'll use some frosting, some frost on the lower part around the sides as greeble, and we'll use that as a designator for the individual things. Ultimately, the goal, of course, in this series is to survive, to have a functioning habitat, to be able to have functioning growing areas if we can. Hopefully, we can find some seeds. That would be great. But we just want to be able to have a facility in place and then, of course, build a ship and get off the planet. And those are our goals. We can use ores. We can salvage whatever we want to salvage. We just need to make it happen. That's the plan. All right. Right now, I'm more concerned about our food situation, but there's not much we can do about that until we get some sunshine. Yeah, I think Europa is kind of a harder start, but it is definitely doable. Alright, back over here to get some more stuff. Oxygen. Yeah, I think it's a very doable thing. I mean, we've gotten this far, and that says a lot. I think it's just what do we got there? Oh. I forgot that was our rock. I was like, "Oh, what's this? Is this something that just popped up?" And then like, "No, it's not." Oh my gosh. There's just no easy way to handle that exposure. It's just not easy. No matter how you spin it, it's just not easy, guys. Now, I could have gone with like some sort of hanger, and that would have worked too, but I didn't really want to have to do that. I wanted to be able to have something that is a habitat that we can work with. It's going to be hard to make a grow section, but we'll try to see if we can do that maybe just so that we have something in place, even if we don't have anything growing, just as part of the habitat. Because this is survival, and survival involves, well, surviving. And food is kind of critical to that mission. And next time we pop in here, we're gonna grab more steel plates. Ha! Yeah, we needed the steel plates anyway. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and grab them. And so that's all our steel plates have gone into this thing. Yeah. Now we're going to need a few more things from the rest of this. Probably could pull those. And that, we'll need those. We're going to need a couple of these, but I don't think it'll let me pull it through there. No, I didn't think so. Yeah, so I'm trying really hard not to look at that other. But here's the thing, the real challenge we're gonna have right now, we can't make an assembler. We don't have enough components to do that, I don't think. I mean, we might be able to, the real trick on that, I don't know. We really need it because we can't break anything down, without one, but we also can't have one because, yeah, we don't have enough parts. So that's really gonna play on to whether we can find silicone or we can find some salvage. That's really gonna be the two things we really are gonna need to find. Oh wait, what's that? There's a silicone magnesium deposit 9 kilometers away, but that's back over there. And I don't know that we can get there from here. I think we may have to blank that out and find some new stuff. I think maybe it might be wise to make everything green that's local, that's on this side of that escarpment. Because if you guys remember, we did have a small issue with an escarpment and it was in the way, and I'm going to take that. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll get a door placed here. Yeah, that works. Well, no, that doesn't work. What I need is a door like this. Alright, cool. Pipes. We need pipes. Oh, we got lots of pipes. Okay, good. Alright, we got a sliding door. Outstanding. Okay, now does this change anything? No, because it's not pressurized. Okay, that's just lovely. Alright, so we need to get out of here first of all.
Low health.
Yes, I know we have low health. I need two things. I need a fan and I need an H2O2 gen, and then we'll be pressurized. And then we can start working on some stuff inside here without like dying every time. Yeah, so let's do that. Okay. Okay, I've had enough waiting for that. Let's get some materials. Okay, we need 10 of those. We need a lot more of that. Okay, yep, I know. We're really pushing the envelope here. And let's get some of that. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna... Ow, 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 don't die. No dying. We're not allowed to do that right now. So the thought is that we want to put this H2O2 gen... I'm thinking we put it right off of this, connector, maybe, that we have... Well, Actually, what we probably should do is take the algae farm off. Put that on the roof. And that would free up some space. We could run the H2O2 gen across there, but I want to have it in a position so that we can be able to run conveyoring if we need it. Oh, I know where we can put it. Well, I can't really put it there because you're in the way. Trouble is in the way. So, guess we'll put it here. Okay, from here we'll put the fan. A full air vent works nice. Oh wait, that's 10. Do we have 10 motors? Oh shoot. Let's go. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Come on, let's go. Ah, it's not letting me out. Ah, I'm in. But I don't know that we're gonna make it, guys. I have a feeling we're gonna have to respawn. Yep. We have 13 of those. I don't know how many an H2O2 gen needs. And there we go. Well, good news is we have a respawn point, guys. The bad news is we had to respawn. But the other good news is when we respawn, everything starts over. Where's my body part? There it is. So we can get right to work here. So we're gonna put, since we got to start over with this, we're gonna go ahead and transfer over our food process over to the base. The reason why I want to do that is because I want to put the H2O2 gen on that, off of the thing there. And this way, no matter what we're doing, no matter where we're going, or no matter what we do, where we go, we still have plenty of food growing over here, which is what we want. And then I am going to put, Let's see here. We'll put the fan here. They are airtight, by the way, guys. When you do a full vent, it is an airtight structure, so you can seal it up pretty well that way. Okay, and then here's where we'll put the H2O2 gen. And let's back it up. H2O2 gen right here. And then we'll go we need one motor. You know what we're gonna get it from? There. Oh my gosh, we gotta get out of this radiation. Almost, guys. We're getting so close. We're so close to getting this thing pressurized. That was my goal. That's what I wanted to accomplish, and we are gonna get it done. Just gotta wait for the the really painful radiation levels to go down. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is like torture. Yes, I know, suit lady. My health is definitely low. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's see here. And then we do need to close up the hole we made on the other side because we don't need that there at all. And the nice thing is we'll be able to run conveying around the side too, and that allows us to, you know, hook in other things by setting up conveying, and that's going to look really kind of cool. Plus, it'll do a really good job. All right, let's go ahead and get over here and get this thing set up. Alright, cool. And then this is clear, that is clear, that's set up, Okay, good. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Oh, we definitely want to get this done. Oh my gosh, this is like crazy, man. Ah, no. No. Let's go here. Okay, we're gonna try to fight this. I don't know that we're gonna make it, but we're gonna try. I know we're building up a lot of... Alright, we're gonna sit tight here. Hopefully this is enough. I don't know that it's enough. We're so close, guys. We just need to weld those two spots, close the door, and then put some ice in the H2O2 gen. As a matter of fact, it will probably pull ice from our ice supplies right here to do it, actually. So that being said, let's go ahead and drop the ice in here because, oh no, wait, what's going on?
Your health is critical.
Why did it go away? Oh, okay, we still have... We got 2 H2. Oh, it's already pulled the H2O2 gen. Why is it doing that? Why is the base H2O2 generator... That's really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. There's no tanks to... Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a tank issue here? Let's see. Let's check it out. I don't know why it's depleting. That's the weird part. No, that's full. No, that's full. I don't know why. It's reducing it. Oh, well. Alright, let's go get this done here. I don't understand what is going on with this thing, but it apparently wants to play. Alright, so Yes, we have done it, guys. We did it. Look at that. Look at that. We got oxygen. We are in a high oxygen environment. As a matter of fact, oh, look at that. We can hear it. Now, see, this is what I was looking at, guys. This is what I was hoping for. That is good. Good, 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 good. So now, what we're going to do next episode is we're going to get some facilities in here. We got some steel play with us? We do. Get some facilities set up in here. Maybe set up... gotta set up... I want to put the... I'm going to put the refinery outside because it's so dang loud. But we definitely want to get the first, survival kit set up out here. Get that in place. Maybe get a food processor, some beds, some facilities. So this is great. This means we can do some stuff in here. And yep, we're vented, but that's okay because we just got a whole ton of ice out here. We can get all we want. And now we have a place where we can set up our solar panel too. So that works out really nicely. Now I'm curious if the I'm gonna check something real quick, guys. I want to see if this thing is still... Does it like leak out air or something? Is that what's going on? No. Oh, it is. It is leaking air out somehow. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Well, we'll have to figure it out. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you again next time on Space Engineers Escape. Well, we're not escaping, we're just surviving. So it's Apex Survival Europa. See you next time, guys. Thanks for joining. Good to see you, Minuteman. Good to see you, everybody. Bye.